crossed. Yeah, I wanted to compare how Coddle played in the previous game to this one. It was effective in terms of map control. What they do is they just basically blast the safe lane. And the cool thing about it is you basically just get to ignore this part of the map with the exception of Schofield. He spent the large majority of his time here, and if you'll notice, they basically almost never put any sentries or wards in this area. It saves them money, it keeps the rest of the map, it makes it more pressurable, and this tower ended up staying alive for like 6 or 10 minutes, and every time that T1 did make a movement down here, they ended up rotating Coddle over to try to slow things down. So blasting and blasting and blasting. Gets farm in this way, he gets Ags at a good time. He didn't end up dying here until 16 minutes or so when they finally catch him and secure a kill on him. It makes a big difference because then they can rotate the rest of their heroes over, they can actually go for a team fight. But what's important after that is how well you execute it. Do you get your disables off? But one thing that was really big is that T1 has 2 defensive supports, both Shadow Demon and the Omni Knight. So it's pretty difficult for Batrider to be effective here. In this case, he almost dies. He gets the side of the trees with the old pig pole, and they were able to kill 23 Savage, which is great for them. But the downside is that Xepher had such a good early game on Shadow Demon that his impact as a support was way higher than it would be if he was having a rough game. So despite them having these 2 very defensive supports, it was pretty straightforward for them to win the fights. But I think the crucial thing that happened a little bit here is that it was very difficult for Chris Luck to get good initiations at time. Omniite here is almost dead. Looks like he's going to be completely cleaned up. The disruption saves him from the blast. Chris Luck says, oh, I'm going to clean this up really quick. He ends up dying, and when that happens, the rest of the fight's over. And this happened a second time as well, trying to get that one pick off on the defensive support. Unfortunately, they cover him. They get the defense off, and Chris Luck dies again without a BKB. So those engagements, they have to be so clean for the rest of the fight to go well. And if you can't get those catches, that Coddle first, either of those defensive supports, it becomes way too hard to win the fight.
On the series, Xepher.
Hello guys, thank you.
I want to know about that Shadow Demon because first of all, draft's happening. You already have your Shadow Demon, and then they pick Terrorblade into your Shadow Demon. That must feel good.
Yeah, it feels good. It's like one disruption on illusion. Also, I can kill one wave. I'm gonna be so fat in this game.
Yeah. Enormous amount of stacks taken as well. We saw those steals where you smoked up and stole the enemy triangle. Are you happy that this stacking meta is allowing you to snatch that away from your opponents?
Yeah, I'm so happy. I get level 6 after get the stack. It's like so fast, like 8 minutes. Thanks to Whiteman to telling me they have stack.
Ah, okay. So it was a team effort here. I also have a question that I hope you can answer regarding the drafting priority, because this series in particular, you guys seem to have switched it up a little bit in terms of when you get first pick and when you get, well, if you get first pick or if you go for Radiant or Dire, in which case at the moment you are preferring Dire. Is there anything that you can tell us about how you're feeling about the draft priority, of course, with keeping in mind that there has been changes to that?
To be honest, I don't know what the draft things. It's just like Kuku and Mats doing the things. The other 4 people is like don't care about the draft, so we don't know.
Okay, fair enough. I'm here with T and Effie. They also would like to ask you some questions.
Yeah, so just a couple of lighthearted questions. Firstly, what's your favorite hero to play this patch?
I like playing Rubic, but my master Kuku still don't want to give me. Even I keep spamming.
He's bullying you.
Yeah,
that's
he's bullying me.
Also, another question. What do you do for fun after a long day of Dota? Like, do you guys hang out together or do you all just chill separately?
We just like bootcamp like yesterday, and it feels so much better than playing in the rooms alone. Now we can discuss more about the Dota. Yeah.
Yeah, but after a long day, do you guys hang out together, or do you are tired of each other and you just kind of go to your rooms?
Yesterday after the match, we go out together, eat some food outside, and we can see how good is Romania, and I think it's good also, the Romania, the city. Yeah, and we are enjoy also.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Okay, I got a little bit of a question about maybe a future hero for T1. Looking at the pubs you're playing, this is not a Spirit Breaker question, don't worry. I'm seeing some Jakiro across the team. Maybe can we expect that in the future?
Yeah, I kinda play with a bit, Jakio, and it's kinda buff with a bit. It might be good hero maybe soon.
Soon.
Yes, and of course, you're going to be playing PSG. There's a Spirit Breaker player in the mix. What do you think about this hero?
I saw him playing Speedbaker. I thought it's gonna be funny, but it works. I think
Yes.
they make it work. They almost come back. Right? I think they are just strong. Doesn't matter what they pick.
That's what we all thought, that it would be a meme, but
But it worked out. It worked out. So you have another series later today. It's going to be against PSG LGD with only one series in between. What's your plan? What are you going to do over the next few hours until that series starts?
Just gonna play pubs, eat, then play the match.
Okay.
all right.
Sounds like a great afternoon, and we enjoyed very much today's series that you played against Beastcoast, and look forward to watching you play against PSG LGD. So thank you, Xepher, for taking the time to talk to us, and good luck this afternoon.
Thank you guys. Bye bye.
Thank you.